What's in the garage? Anything? Like any weapons or anything?
No, but he has a shotgun of guns. They're all in the bedroom. Like shotguns, like hunting rifles, but he has a lot.
What do you think he would be doing in the garage? Because we hear a bunch of banging around in there.
He threatened to kill himself last week and had a gun. So I don't know. I don't know if he's in the garage. I don't know. I mean, he's just drunk and so he's mad. And I mean, he's definitely suicidal. He threatened it last week and had a gun, locked himself in the bathroom.
This footage raises three distinct legal questions: whether officers were constitutionally required to enter, whether Colorado's mandatory arrest statute was satisfied, and whether probable cause for a warrant was properly established.
Do you see anybody fighting out here?
I heard some screaming, I think, in that direction, but I don't know where it came from.
Lady here said she heard screaming over here, but didn't see anybody fighting.
The lady here?
No, the lady that's over there, next to him. Is that it?
Yeah, that was just down here.
You were fighting?
Yeah, it's my stepdad.
Okay. What's going on, man?
We were just, me and my mom were trying to go down to the gas station, and he's always just drunk and upset about something, so he starts yelling at me about getting a job or blah, blah, blah. And then we come outside to go down to the gas station, and he follows us out, starts yelling at me, gets toe-to-toe in my face, like bumping my hat though, so I pushed him off of me. And then that's when my mom came and just like grabbed him and started holding him back, and he just, at that point, it was just a screaming match.
Okay.
But that's all that went down. We were going down to the gas station and saw you guys coming, so we turned around to come back here.
It's this house right here? Do you have your ID on you?
I do.
Thanks, sir. Are you injured?
I'm not.
Okay. All right. Stay back here with this officer here.
What's his name?
I don't know. Bobby.
Bobby?
I seen someone looking out this window. Is there anyone else in the house?
Is there anyone else in the house?
I'm sorry, what?
Is there anyone else in the house?
Yeah, a boy, Ryan, an 18-year-old boy. That's the kid room. I think Ryan's the kid. Sorry, this is my stepson. Can his friend Ryan, who's in the house, is supposed to go with him. Can he get Ryan?
Where's Bobby at?
I don't know.
Hey, hold on.
I didn't see him.
Huh?
I didn't see him in there.
Where's he at?
Were
Were you in the room? Who's in the
I was in the back room.
What's he doing in there?
I don't know, dude. I just went to the back room. They started yelling, and I just went to the back room.
He's in there.
Yeah.
What's he doing?
Dude, I don't know. He went to the garage.
What's in the room? You checking out
Nothing.
Are the dogs vicious?
No, but they're kind of skittish.
What
Yeah, I'm good.
What's in the garage? Anything? Like any weapons or anything?
No, but he has a shotgun of guns. They're all in the bedroom. Like shotguns, like hunting rifles, but he has a lot.
Okay.
Do you want me to get the dogs or?
What do you think he would be doing in the garage? Because we hear a bunch of banging around in there.
Well, he threatened to kill himself last week and had a gun. So I don't know. I don't know if he's in the garage. I don't know. I mean, he's just drunk and so he's mad. And I mean, he's definitely suicidal. He threatened it last week and had a gun, locked himself in the bathroom. I didn't know what to do, so I just figured it out.
Okay. All right.
but I guess.
And you live here?
After the altercation,
Okay.
we ran into that. You have a garage door opener outside?
No, it's not. It's broken.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to deal with it.
I mean, if you guys can't get him out, what happens?
So right
Because
now,
I don't want us to. I don't want.
no. So there's no like exigent circumstance at this moment. We're not trying to break in the door or anything like that because everyone's separated.
Under the Fourth Amendment, a private home receives the highest level of constitutional protection against warrantless government entry. The Supreme Court in Payton versus New York, decided in 1980, held that absent a warrant, consent or exigent circumstances, officers may not cross the threshold of a residence to make an arrest. That assessment is constitutionally defensible under Payton and reaffirmed by the Supreme Court in Kirk versus Louisiana in 2002. However, a competing doctrine directly challenges that conclusion. In Michigan versus Fisher, decided in 2009, the Supreme Court held that officers may enter without a warrant when there is an objectively reasonable basis to believe a person inside faces imminent danger. That question does not have a clean answer. The more significant legal vulnerability, however, lies in Colorado statute. Under Colorado Revised Statute Section 18-6803.5, Colorado is a mandatory arrest state in domestic violence cases. When probable cause exists for a domestic violence offense, officers shall make an arrest. The statute uses mandatory language. The statute does recognize a narrow exception where there is no practical means of making the arrest. The barricaded scene, combined with the subject's suicidal history and access to shotguns and hunting rifles, constitutes a credible practical impediment. But that exception was never explicitly documented on camera, a gap that creates civil liability exposure if harm occurred after officers left the scene.
Everyone's fine. No one's hurt. It's kind of the little kind of gray area I feel about it is, if there is something domestic wise, it does have to be documented, or as he's, I've heard, speaking, if he has to call back as an adult, and tell us about property that he owns that's damaged, or, however much it's worth, that kind of falls different because how that's a separate crime. That's a separate thing that's going on. So I can't promise you exactly what's going to happen to him. It just kind of depends. I don't know what his room looked like before. I don't know how much money he's invested in his things, so.
Just drunk and he gets mad at me for I'm the only son of hers that lives here, and all his kids live here, and I'm the oldest one, so he always just gets drunk, takes it out on me.
Yeah, I mean, for no reason. I said, hey, I'm going to run Garrett down to McDonald's, and he was like, oh, you're going to pay for his food? And I'm like, no, I'm just taking him down there, and he just started screaming and cussing at me and Garrett, and then followed us all the way out of the...
Yeah, that's what he does.
Followed us out of the house.
Even if we try to remove ourselves from the situation, he followed me all the way out to the car.
Shoved Garrett, got in his face, and I grabbed him and held him back. But I mean, nothing.
He didn't hurt you or anything?
No, he got toe to toe. I think he bumped my bill, and that's when I just gave him a two-hand, get away from me. And then that's when she was holding him back, and he was trying to come after me. And
were you worried about anything that he would have done, or?
I'm very worried all the time. I never know what he's gonna do. It's very scary. I don't know. If he gets drunk, you never know what he's gonna do. You never know how he's gonna feel or what he's gonna say. It's very scary.
Did you think he was gonna hit you today?
Oh yeah, I did. That he got in my face.
If I hadn't grabbed him, he would have.
Yeah, that was the only. If he was just face to face, I probably wouldn't have been too worried. But with a fork in his hand and him being drunk, it just.
He had a fork in his hand.
Yeah, he was eating, so he walked out, and it's just I'm not taking any chances. When he got face to face, just gave him a shove and pushed him away from me.
Okay.
And I guess you went in the room and destroyed all my stuff when we left, so that's what Brian just said when he came out. And I have computers and PlayStations and expensive video game equipment in there, so if you destroyed that's good.
So when he was in your face, he got toe to toe with you, you felt you needed to create space and push him off of you for Like, what reason? Were you scared of what he was going to do?
Yeah, just for my safety. He followed me all the way out of the house. I removed myself from the situation, and he continued and followed me all the way to this black truck. And then that's when I was standing at the car right there to get in the door. And that's when he came up to me.
Okay.
And just was screaming, yelling, and cussing.
All right. How many dogs are inside?
3.
3. All right.
Are you willing to give us a written statement on this? Just
Yeah,
let us
for
know?
sure.
Yeah.
100%.
As far as the dogs go, if we go with you to the door, are you able to pull them out of the house for us and hang on to them? Do you have a leash or anything?
Is there a room like to this side if he's over there that you could shove
I'm
him
going
in?
to put him back in one of these rooms, but
I don't want you to go in there without us being able to see, just not knowing what he's going to do.
Right. Yeah, I don't know where he'd even be at in the house. It's not a very big house.
Where do you think he's at?
I would say in the garage or back in my mom's room, like back in the bathroom where that window is in the back.
Hey, do you still hear anything in the garage? He's right there? All right. This thing, just go over by that control car over there.
Hey, Kane, go with Sarge. I'll keep you updated. I'll get you updated here in a minute. Go around this way. Watch yourself as you cross these windows. And just hang with him as he gets more details, okay?
It's really finicky. So he said he's going to open it up real quick.
Okay.
You can be very careful. There are holes down the middle. If you stick on the left side, you're good.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
There could be a chance that we need you guys to evacuate your house. We don't know if we're at that point yet.
Okay.
So,
Just let us know. We'll get out here.
thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Go and knock on this door and just tell the owner real quick if he can get his dogs in so we can have someone looking over.
Excuse me, ma'am. Would you guys be able to get your dogs out of the backyard? We're gonna go ahead and approach back there so we can look over.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you, guys. Sorry for the inconvenience.
No problem.
Oh,
If you could let your dogs in, we're gonna go back your backyard if that's okay.
Yeah, give me
To look over
about
the
5
fence.
minutes and
Okay. Is that fence openable?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. If you don't mind, I'll open that because it is a little finicky and everything. So.
Yes, sir. He's working on getting the dogs in. He said this fence is really finicky, so he said he's going to open it up real quick so we don't get torn down, I guess.
All right, let's kind of move over here.
Hello, sir. You can step back here with me. Thank you. I'm gonna have you come hang out over here, okay? So you're out of the way. Sorry.
Sorry, I'll calm down.
Hey, Mom. Do you guys have a place to go tonight?
Yeah,
Not really.
not really. I mean, technically, yeah, we go to Mamaw's.
Yeah, but this is her house. I know. I
Right.
understand.
So I want you to hear me out. Okay. So I get the frustration. We do have a charge. Okay, but it's a misdemeanor charge. It would be third-degree assault on a family or household member. Okay. He won't answer the door. He's in there. We can hear him in there. Y'all know he's in there. Us going in and forcing entry, especially with him being suicidal, with him having shotguns, we potentially are creating a bigger danger by going in there than it is just to cut a warrant. Have you guys go somewhere for the night, and then we can come back tomorrow morning, with a warrant, and we can arrest him when he's sobered up a little bit. And then we can get him out of the house, and there'll be a no contact order. He won't be allowed here for 30 days and all that other stuff.
On the probable cause question, the stepson's statement provides substantial, articulable basis for an arrest warrant under the totality of circumstances standard, established in Illinois versus Gates, decided in 1983. Under Colorado Revised Statutes Section 183204, third-degree assault requires that a person knowingly or recklessly cause bodily injury or use a dangerous instrument. A fork qualifies as a dangerous instrument under Colorado law when wielded in a manner capable of producing bodily injury. The The stepson's account, face-to-face confrontation, fork in hand, drunk suspect advancing, satisfies each statutory element. The stepson exercised lawful self-defense under Colorado Revised Statutes Section 181704, which permits physical force when a person reasonably believes it is necessary to defend against imminent unlawful physical force. A two-handed push to create space from an intoxicated aggressor holding a fork falls squarely within that statutory protection. His conduct carries no criminal exposure under Colorado law. Additionally, the subject's prior suicidal firearm incident may independently support a petition under Colorado's Extreme Risk Protection Order Statute, Colorado Revised Statute Section 1314.5101, commonly known as the red flag law. That pathway temporarily removes an individual's access to firearms upon a court finding of credible risk. It remains legally available to the family, independently of any criminal proceeding.
It's a very big liability for us to make entry into the house, which I don't mind doing it. All right, but it creates a bigger danger over just a misdemeanor. Right. If there was still someone in the house, if one of you guys were in the house and he wasn't letting you go, knowing there's guns, there's a potential, a kidnapping, hostage negotiation, that type of stuff, and we would go in. Right. But with him being in there, a danger to himself, I mean, there's not really much.
I understand.
The liability issue.
We've been through this before,
I
and
understand.
It happens every time where she's got to go somewhere and she's got to leave because he acts like this, and it's like she brought him here. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
This is her house.
I totally
to
understand. But I want you to kind of understand where I'm coming from. If we go in there and you've got a gun,
I'm not trying to argue. I'm just saying where we're coming from. It's
frustrating,
it is.
And I
it's
get
hard
it.
To see
but
I'm
on your side.
Right.
I'm on your side. I want to keep you guys safe.
I want to keep you guys safe as well. So I don't want to.
So, I mean, I'll go in and do my job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's not an issue. I'm focused on you. Okay, and I want you guys to be safe. And with the state that he's in right now, I'd feel more comfortable if you guys had a place to go tonight. Okay. We'll go back, we'll chop up a warrant, we'll get it signed, by a judge, and we'll come over here tomorrow morning, and we'll handle business then. Okay. He'll be sobered up, should be a little bit, and we'll figure things out. I think it's just safer that way.
No, I understand. I just wanted to voice my opinion.
No, I get it.
Where we're coming from.
But that's kind of where we're at right now. So on these, I'm not going to tell you what to write or whatever, but be as detailed as possible. The more information that we have, we can articulate it into the warrant, where a judge is going to be like, okay, and we'll be fine. Okay.
One other thing is, I wasn't in there. But one of the kids came out and said he destroyed my stuff in my room. Is he just gonna have free range at it until tomorrow, basically?
I would probably say yeah. Okay. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I just know how he is, and that stuff's expensive, so
I get it.
It'll probably be destroyed.
We'll figure it out.
Well, if he was already in there, it'd already be destroyed right now.
Oh yeah, so, probably. It probably is. Yeah.
I can't really do much about it on that. I mean, that's kind of a civil thing.
Right.
It's a family civil thing. There's just not really much I can do about that. But that's kind of where we stand right now. We're still going to try to make contact with him. If we make contact with him, we can get you in the house and he'll go to jail. But we're not going to make entry. Okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Oh, excuse me.
Just to the right.
Yes.
Over to the left side. If you walk in, there's the living room.
Mm-hmm.
If you look to the left, just behind that wall, he's in there somewhere. The dogs keep pointing to that spot. Wow. So.
Let me go walk around to the backyard and make sure he hasn't walked out the back door.
I didn't really want to stand in front of this garage door.
So, I guess after talking to Paul, they're thinking since everybody's out of the house and there's no danger to them.
Just the back of the car, if that's okay.
One of my officers can give you a call and let you know whether
Did he come home or whatever?
We went in and we got him.
Thank you. Well, maybe I'll see these before, but please hold on to them in case you guys need them.
We'll try to get the warrant chopped up today and get it signed. We should be able to come over here at some point, give him a little bit of time to sober up. Maybe he'll be a little more cordial and answer the door.
You definitely will be if you're sober. You're a person.
And then we'll handle one of my officers will give him on the call and let him know that we took him into custody. And if that happens, if we get it tonight, the warrant signed today, and whether it dries or we have reasonable time that we can start picking up. If we can get a hold of them tonight, someone will give you a call. I mean, at the earliest, we'll probably do it or tomorrow.
Did Bobby Myers born in 77?
Alright, well, we don't have anything else for you. We'll try a little bit more, try to knock and see if we can get him to melt, because we got a couple hours before we got kind of back out. And, we'll fix that. Okay.
Thank you guys.
I don't fuck yet.
Alright, you got a couple.
All right.
And let you know.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Thank you guys.
Yep.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, no worries. You got all the statements?
All the statements, pictures, law as well.
Okay.
Meet you at the PD.
Can you typing up a warrant?
Yeah.
And the let's articulate it really well.
Yeah.
And then you heard what the son was saying as far as
I kind
being
of heard,
scared.
like, yeah, he said he was scared, holding a fork. I asked him if he could clarify which hand, aggressive
So
manner.
we just need to make sure we articulate that.
The lead sergeant receives a B+. His no-entry decision is constitutionally supported under Payton and Kirk versus Louisiana. His warrant strategy, collecting written statements, articulating probable cause and seeking a judge's signature, reflects sound procedure under Colorado Revised Statutes, Section 16.3.311. His communication of the 30-day mandatory no-contact order demonstrates practical command of Colorado's domestic violence framework. However, the grade does not reach the A range for one reason. The mandatory arrest obligation under Section 18.6803.5 was never explicitly addressed or documented on camera. An undocumented exception is legally worthless in civil litigation. Officers must narrate their reasoning, not just act on it. The stepson receives an A-. His statement was internally consistent, specific, and given under visible emotional stress, hallmarks of reliability. He disclosed the prior suicidal firearm incident without prompting, agreed to provide a written statement on the spot, and his account alone satisfies the totality of circumstances required under Illinois versus Gates to support a warrant affidavit. The subject receives a D. Probable cause for third-degree domestic assault under Colorado Revised Statutes Section 18.3.204 appears well-founded, based on the documented witness accounts. Barricading upon police arrival converted a misdemeanor response into a potential critical incident. Refusing all contact while in possession of multiple firearms and carrying a recent suicidal history compounded risk to officers, to the family, and to the subject himself. 3 lessons from this encounter. First, document the exception, not just the decision. When officers elect not to arrest under a mandatory arrest statute, the specific exception being invoked must be stated on camera and in the incident report. Silence is not documentation. Second, Michigan versus Fisher creates a genuine entry argument whenever a subject has a recent documented history of self-harm with a firearm. Officers must assess and articulate that argument on scene because a reviewing court will conduct that analysis regardless. Third, the gap between warrant issuance and warrant execution is the most dangerous interval in domestic violence law. A signed warrant on paper provides no physical protection to a family left without housing on a Saturday night. Officers who recognize that gap and communicate it to the family, as this sergeant did, fulfill both their legal and ethical obligations. Those who do not leave victims exposed in ways the law was specifically designed to prevent. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content on police court interactions.